Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne doing your a very special reading actually for everyone who has been divorced. So I did one for all the single ladies and the single guys, and then I just did one for everybody who's married, and now I'm going to do one for you guys who have been divorced. Specifically for you guys who have been divorced because I just feel like it's important to shed some light for you guys and give you guys something to think about and see what the energies are for all of you. See what I can, advise you on, and be like a counselor, because the thing is, a lot of people have relationship issues, and especially people have been through a divorce or a separation of some kind. They've been through some trauma, and I wanna really just shed some light on giving you some hope really, and see if there's anything that there is to be for you to look forward to. If you were a single guy now, a single girl now, obviously you would watch my videos. But I think for people who have been divorced, there may be some kids involved, custody issues, things like that that are a little bit more challenging than just if you're, young and single and footloose and fancy free. A lot of times, if you've been divorced, then you may have kids from the marriage or previous marriages, and so it makes life a little bit more complicated for those of you. And I want to give you guys something to think about, So I'm just gonna roll out here this a quick spread for you guys and see what I get. And this is for September. All right. So actually, the people that are having the most issue right now, I think the people who are married, personally. And those who are single to some extent, because especially the ladies, the single ladies, are really having a tough time right now. But the people who are divorced and may have children from marriages, you guys have a pretty good spread here. So the path that you're on, you got this card, which is about balance. It's yin and yang. And maybe you're trying to find balance in your life. Maybe there's some things that you're just kind of trying to keep things together, basically. That's my feeling. And there's some harmony right now where you're at. So maybe after you got rid of the divorce, things are improving for you a little bit. Excuse me. What's crossing you is an Ace of Pentacles, which is big money, which is big coin, big Yankee dollars. So good fortune and happiness. So if you don't feel like you're in the money now, maybe you have had in the past some financial issues, you're going to be in the money. Maybe the divorce has, the settlement that you're going to get from the divorce is in your favor, actually. Hey. And that's going to be really good for you. The foundation is the High Priestess. And this chick is very knowledgeable. This is like you're going to church. You're looking for answers. There's the element of spirituality to you. Whoever's watching this video, you're a spiritual person, I feel. You believe in God. You believe in a higher power. You believe, you may go to church regularly. You may still believe in, going to church, but you also may have some of your own ideas about spirituality. This is a woman who's she's connected to Mother Nature and the cycle of fertility. And you may be thinking about, your biological clock is ticking. You have some kids, but if you were to get remarried, the question of, do you want more kids? You know, this is a card of also secrets. You may have some secrets. Maybe you kept from your partner in the divorce, or maybe you're keeping from him now or her now, um, that you don't want people to know. Um, and it has something to do with money, and it has something to do with knowledge. You know something. You may know something. Um, Maybe how much money your partner really has. Maybe it has to do with money. I'm not sure. It's a very positive card. It's about using your intuition. Maybe you know, in the past, maybe you're using your intuition now more. Your spirituality is coming to the forefront, and you just feel like that's kind of where your focus is at. Um, so maybe you left. This is a card of, you may have left the relationship you were in. And this is for everybody who's been divorced. So obviously, after you get a divorce, someone's going to leave the relationship. And so it's probably the girl that left. If you're a female watching this, it's probably you that left. And, you left with kids. Maybe someone who, a child that was really, really young, because it looks like, you're carrying this duck, this bird in your arms. And it's a baby. So you may have just had a baby and you just got a divorce, which is really hard. It's hard stuff. But, your parents probably helped you out, or somebody, older helped you out. You were lifted out of this situation. You didn't have to do it on your own, which is really good. That you have the help there that you need to get through it. There's two very good positive wealth cards. There's this card, which is someone who is like swimming in money. So it's wealth, happiness, and bliss. I mean, you can't really get any better than that. And that's what's crowning you. That's like what's going on really now. Maybe this divorce, you ended up with a large settlement, and now you actually have some money. Maybe you didn't have money before. Maybe there's some child support going on, or something that's coming in that's just coming to you, and it's sort of effortless. And you're swimming in money, literally, which is awesome. And then I always think of my friend who has 4 kids in this picture. And now, what's coming around the corner is that you're really going to be focused on your kids. If you have kids, you just got a divorce and you're stuck with a bunch of kids. Not stuck with, but you know what I mean. You have to take care of these kids now on your own. You're going to be really focused on that. There really isn't anything else, but you're going to enjoy it. You're going to have some fun with them. I mean, you're going to be a little bit childlike, and you may be childlike yourself. You may be like a Virgo or Pisces, or even Aries female. I feel like this is like a single mom. This is like the single mom card. So you may have turned into a single mom after the divorce. And maybe you're worried about money, but there's money coming in. And again, you got the coin, you got the fish, which is more money. So you're not going to have to worry about money. I don't see that being an issue for you. So my suggestion to you is just have fun with your kids, love your kids, and do your best to take care of them. That's really what your focus is going to be on in the near future. That's it. And the counsel of this card is also just to open your mind to the possibilities in life. Don't be closed-minded and think, well, I've been there, done that. I don't want to ever get married again. Or I've been there, done that. I don't want any more kids. Well, you may find a really hot man that, you want to have kids with in the future. Just saying, And you're going, no. I can feel that. Well, maybe not, but I'm just saying be open to possibilities. Don't cut yourself off. Don't sell yourself short. Just go with the flow, because there's a lot of flow. There's a lot of flow to this reading, which is really good. There's the flow in those fish are flowing. They're floating almost. They're not even, some of them not even really in the water. They're on top of the water. And things are just magically happening, and that's good. I feel like this divorce is actually really, really good for you. And yeah, and emotionally, this is where you are emotionally. It's a new start. It's the dawn of a new day where all things are possible. So emotionally, you're ready. But maybe you're thinking, I already have a lot of things I need, responsibilities, and I don't really want to take on any more. Maybe that's what it is. You're just like, okay, I have enough on my plate. I don't want to deal with any more. But stay open. Regardless, try to stay open. Um, and honestly, women, ladies, once a week, get a babysitter and go out for a couple of hours by yourself and just be by yourself and just enjoy your alone time, whether you go shopping or you go get your nails done or you do something for yourself so you don't feel so suffocated in this situation where you're bogged down by your responsibilities and you'll grow to resent your kids. You don't want that. Your kids will feel that. You want to love your kids. So if that means taking some time out to then go back to them and then you'll appreciate them more if you do this. I know this is very difficult for some people, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. Get a babysitter. Drop them off at grandma's and grandpa's house for the weekend. It'll be great for them. I used to spend lots of time at my grandparents' house in the summer times and on weekends, and I had so much fun, and it was that much better to go home, honestly. So that's my suggestion for you. Doing that will, because you'll be giving to yourself, you'll be loving yourself, you'll be appreciating yourself, spending time with yourself. You won't feel so frazzled, and scattered in your energies. You'll have time to be open-minded. You'll be centered. And interestingly, what's going on is maybe you have a divorce that's in the process and it's not quite finalized. Maybe technically, you're divorced, but it's not fully finalized yet. And this is, the resolution of it. This is resolution. This is it. Things are going to work out. Basically, the counsel of this card is things with this card always work out fair. So maybe you're concerned that things aren't going to work out fair. Maybe you're concerned that he or she is going to just, get out of the situation and leave you hanging. No. Things will be fair. Things will be fair. Now your attitude is you may be really tired. Maybe at night you fall asleep as soon as you hit the pillow. You're exhausted. Maybe you're taking care of all these kids and you're really overwhelmed and exhausted. But this is the freedom from worry card. And this little boy is so tired, but the swan is carrying him away. And all your worries, you're going to be moving away from all of your worries. And maybe you just did, but there's some nagging stuff that's left behind. Maybe these, you've been hurt, going through this divorce has really hurt you. And it's hard, but you're getting away from that. So your focus is on, just peacefully moving on. Basically, peacefully moving on. That's where your attitude is at. And that's a great attitude to have. You're not fighting anymore. The swords have been put down and, the battle is kind of over, Yes, there may be a few things technically to be resolved, but maybe some custody issues, who gets the kids on Wednesday nights, who gets them on Sunday nights, things like that, little things, which that'll all work out. And then you're thinking about maybe going back to school, or that's what's in the future. This is the girl who's very studious. And she has to balance, I think, there's a dragon in this picture, and the dragon is, sleeping, and if the dragon wakes up, then she's going to be in trouble because she's going to fall down, her balance is going to be off. So the thing is, you may be studying at night, you may be taking night classes, and this may be throwing your daytime schedule off, and maybe your schedule's a little bit wacky. Maybe you're taking care of your kids during the day, and then when they're going to sleep, you're studying, and you're worried about waking them up, but you're determined to, get your, second degree or another degree or something. And you may be dreaming of comfort and stability. And let me tell you, this is a great card because I call this the seed of potential card. She's holding this seed in her hand. She's got it. And think about it. If you plant a seed and you nurture it, you take care of it, then, well, it's going to grow. It's going to grow into a beautiful tree, and it's going to create all this abundance for you. So she has this seed, and she hasn't planted it yet, but she's going to. And it's like the first seed, the first thing. You also might have a young girl that's very good at school. Or you may have, and she's very studious. Or you may be young yourself. You may have, kids, but, you may be thinking that you're pregnant again, or you're going to be pregnant, because I also think seeds are like children, But overall, I feel like this is a very easy reading. It's like, excuse me, you recently got a divorce. You're now a single parent. You're being responsible. Money is not really an issue for you, but you're tired. This thing has worn you down a little bit. And you're worried that this whole thing's going to get resolved, and it will. And you want to go back to school, some way, somehow, school is definitely on your mind. And it's, okay, and you're going to plant the seed, okay? By going back to school, you are literally like planting a seed to provide for yourself in the future. And you're thinking about the job that you're going to get once you've gone back to school and you've got that other degree that you need for some reason to make more money. Good things. Good things are happening for you. And this is really good. I'm very, very happy about that, this reading for you. So that's what I really see. It's very straightforward. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to message me. Everybody's been messaging me, and if I don't get back to you right away, it's just because I've gotten like a whoosh influx of messages. I just started this like 2 weeks ago, so this is still really new. It's still really evolving, and my channel is just evolving. But I do my best to get back to everybody, and I feel like, if you guys, I'm really open to questions, and if you want a private reading, feel free to email me. I always post my email address for you guys to do that, and I hope that I've given you guys some things to think about. But overall, very positive outcome for you guys who've been divorced. I'm really happy with this. I feel like you guys have got your head in the right direction. It's screwed on straight, and it's a miracle because, divorce can be really hard. So get some rest, take some time for yourself, get a babysitter once a week. Don't think about how much money it's going to cost you to do it, even if it's 2 or 3 hours, 40 or 50 bucks. Just do it. Get the girl that's down the street to do it. Don't do any of this online stuff, because they'll get you, for $20 or $30 an hour. No. You want somebody that's inexpensive, that'll come by, watch your kids, but take care of them in a good way for just a couple of hours for you to go out and do something for yourself and give yourself a little pat on the back. This is for making it through. I feel like this is really positive stuff for you, and you're gonna achieve everything that you want. That's my feeling. So anyways, big hugs and kisses. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope you're enjoying my daily videos. I'm going to keep recording, my daily videos. And I should be coming out with my mid-September videos in about, 5 or 6 days. So stay tuned, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.